Hello, Internet. Welcome back to the show where you may or may not want to be, but hey, here you are anyway. If you're seeing the title to this video, especially on YouTube, and you're getting the swift sense of deja vu, well, I gotta say, you're not wrong. We did do this video just a couple days ago, but the audio was so atrociously bad on at least, like from my end. Like my mic was all staticky and it kind of sounded like crap. Hopefully now, I think I fixed it to the point where it should be better, but I guess, I don't know, we're kind of chicken wigging it at this point. But yeah, please, I do have a new audio setup, as far as like the mic is concerned, and actually just kind of a new setup in general. So please let me know how the audio is. Hopefully it's half decent, not too atrocious. But I guess, where were we? So okay, in the last video, I didn't know where we left off before, because we hadn't played this in like, a month or two, maybe even longer, honestly. But we were at the point where, thank you, chair. My chair wanted to chime in, apparently. Anyway, thank you, chair. Where were we? Oh yeah. So basically, we had just finished the Raven fight. As soon as we load up the game, what you're gonna see is Snake having his thermal goggles on. So, prepare to see lots of red as soon as the game loads. But anyway, I feel we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're all doing pretty good. Things are going pretty decent for me, I gotta say. I have the day off of work, and then just gonna be so I slept in, and, we're kind of a little behind today. I do want to start streaming earlier in the day, like around like 9 a.m. CST, something like that. But with sleeping in, having the day off of work, it felt so nice, and like I feel like it doesn't hurt to be human for once. So that's nice. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to. Oh, but I do have to say that I'm not entirely sure if I'll stick with this kind of format, like as far as on days off, if I'll just start later than my normal 9 CST or whatever, or if we'll just kind of try to stick with the same exact schedule. I don't know, but I guess we'll see how that rolls. Hopefully you guys are able to dig the content. I mean, right now we're just staring at a screen, but hopefully sooner rather than later we'll hit start and move on with the game. But there's probably gonna be like 30 different topics that we haven't brought up. Really, at this point, I'm kind of just milking the clock, or allegedly, maybe not milking the clock. See how long we can go before we actually start the stream. See if we can get anybody in chat. Hello, chat. Are you there? Are you sleeping? I think you are. Though it is around noon, maybe chat's just out to lunch. Okay, anyway. Let's continue onward. Um, so after this game, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I was thinking of playing Mafia because, in the spirit of GTA 6 coming out in November, allegedly, I figure what can we do to be at the point where we can play a game that is like GTA without being GTA, like to the point where, because you know everybody's playing GTA, everybody's played GTA, like been streaming GTA since the beginning of time essentially. So I figured, and I think I actually kind of want to shift this streaming from doing like a series like through and through, like continuing on with the MGS series, for example. I think it's gonna be more variety driven. I don't know, unless you know somebody requests or whatever. But I guess we'll get with that whenever we get there. I was really expecting Snake to wink at us, but I guess not. Anyway, onward we go. Storage. Oh, and like I said, as soon as we load this up, kind of prep your eyes or whatever, because you're going to see thermal goggles. So prepare to see a lot of red. Just your warning. There it is. Okay, so basically what we did before is we had just beaten Raven. The reason I have the thermal goggles on, which honestly I don't know if I really need to say, because I figure you probably already know, but we will anyway. The way I like to beat Raven is I like to use claymores. I set him around, and then whenever he decides to walk around, he just gets blown down, essentially. It's not much of an ear pulling contest, but you know, it's enjoyable nonetheless. But now there's no one to defend his birds. Yeah, maybe there isn't. Alright, anyway. Let's see. What does Campbell have to say?
Snake, if it's about Naomi, I'm looking into the matter right now. Give me a little more time. Where is she? She's still sleeping. I can't believe it.
More like
First,
knocked
the
out.
Dartmouth chief turns out to be an imposter, and now Naomi. What the hell is going on here? I suppose you're going to tell me you don't know anything, right? I'm sorry, Snake.
Get used to it, Snake. It's not changing for the next, like, 3 games. Sorry, 2 games. You'll be dealing with a bunch of crap like that. Master, what do you think?
Snake, I'm sure that woman calling herself Naomi is some type of spy. And now I'm starting to think that Campbell might be hiding something too. Don't trust him.
Interesting. Thank you, Master. Alright, chaff grenades always nice, because as we walk forward and not fall into the trap holes, you'll see, yeah, we got like 30, 40 cameras to deal with. So, luckily, we got our lucky little friend. Goosh. Alright. Go, 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 go. Don't see me. Nice. Ooh, oh. You know, we'll do it this way. Nope, ain't gonna work. Bond. Snake Bond.
Snake, isn't the detonation code input system in the control room? Hurry up and get in there.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn. The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Snake!
Did you find it?
No. I haven't found out about the override system yet. But I found Baker's ulterior
What do
motive.
you want?
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I heard them.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion? That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental, and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
So with that conversation,
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
with that
Okay,
conversation,
the override system that the president was talking about. It can also be
Never
used
mind,
to
we'll
input
waste
the
that.
detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got one of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a
Otacon makes
shape
no
memory
sense.
alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes.
Shape
It's a
memory
material that
alloy.
changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The
You're
card
weird,
key changes
Otacon.
shape at different temperatures.
So
It's
this
all that
key is
Japanese
actually
anime.
3 keys in one. Clever.
Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
All that Japanimation
Those
stuff
3
you
laptop
watch.
terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key.
So that's what he was doing in the
Input
locker.
the keys in order
Aside from peeing
left
himself, of
to
course.
right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol?
Oh,
Next to that goes
Otacon.
the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn! The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake, this is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Sorry about that. So, at this point, we did lose the key. It, as you can see, it kind of fell into the drainage ditch. At this point, there are 1 or 2 options as to where the key is. I'm not sure if it's total RNG, like what happens, or if like there's like some way you can trigger it, like based on how many steps or how many hours you are, you know, like how much time. But yeah, but anyway, so what's either gonna happen is you're either gonna find it in the ditch at the bottom, or it's gonna get to the point where you have to use your little sniper rifle, or I guess a stinger, but you know, why waste the stinger ammo? You're gonna be using it later anyway. It's either going to be just add a little rat that you'll see just scoured from a little hole. That's kind of by the drainage ditch, but I think I've only had that happen once. but I know that can for sure be like a speedrunner's like nightmare. I remember when I first discovered speedrunning for MGS, I saw Chrono Gear on YouTube. I don't think he uploads anymore, but he used to be really good. His stuff was always interesting. Kind of one of the main inspirations for back in like the early 2010s to actually make videos of my own. Of course, there's more than just him. When it hit like 2013, stuff like that. I mean, I think you. Oh, hey, there. Never mind. There's the key. But the main Let's Play people I watched, I think it's kind of the obvious people. Like, of course, you have your Troga Conroys. You have your. Oh God, what's his name? It's gonna drive me nuts. H.C. Bailey, that's what I'm thinking. H.C. Bailey does a bunch of interesting stuff. Then you got your Mage Captain Gilshanks. Honestly, the whole East Coast 4 was pretty neat. I actually subscribed to that channel like a long time ago. Really fun. They were really fun for like races and things like that. But at this point, my favorite streamer probably the Lore Runner at this point. He's got a great combination of being insightful while at the same time being entertaining, like to the point where, like, you know, he says this like this kind of fact, like it's well researched, and he plays well enough, and he's witty about it. Honestly, that's what I aspire to be, something like that. But I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe after like one day we'll get there. I don't know, who are some streamers or gaming YouTube channels that you guys like? It doesn't necessarily have to be MGS. I'm actually all about variety and making sure you conquer your endless backlog, I guess. The ones that are so long that we'll probably never finish in our lifetimes. At least that's the way it seems like with mine anyway. Between my physical collection and like the collection on Steam, which is growing rapidly, like almost every other day it seems like there's always a Steam sale or there's something interesting that somebody would ever want. And then of course, you know, someone like me, I have the games I typically play are usually like 30-40 hours. So, you know, like the JRPGs, so like especially games like God, as much as I love that series, I hate the fact that I got into the Persona series. They're great games, but they just take so damn long. Like, I think Persona 5 Royal took me 115 hours, something like that. 120 hours. It's in that neighborhood, but at the same time, it's like, my God. I think if we end up streaming something like that, it's gonna take like a month, maybe even longer. I do really want to play Persona 4. Actually, but I'm not sure if we should, if we did stream that, should we bother playing Golden, or should we wait for the remake when that comes out in like like what like 2027, 2028, something like that? I don't know. I'm probably one of the very few who were actually, impressed and actually enjoyed playing through Reload. I did actually. So I did play an older version of Reload. I never finished the PS2 version. So what I did was I played the PSP port on Xbox One. Yeah, because it was on Game Pass. So I played that. I thought it was okay. It was cool. I mean, it wasn't probably as cool as like the original version, whatever. But as soon as the Reload came out, I was like floored by it. I think the voice casting was a little weird. There were hearing I can't even think of his name. The guy who voices Gaara in Naruto used to play. God, I can't remember his name. Oh, the white-haired guy. Well, for the sake of time, we'll just call him Bob. Yeah, he used to play Bob, but then hearing it being played by somebody else is like, wait a minute. It doesn't seem right. Something's a little weird about that. But, he did okay, I guess. I mean, the acting there was fine, but I don't know. I guess I'm one of the stubborn few who may or may not like change. But when it comes to like games, kind of like this, I do like the MGS series. I've played the main 4, which I thought were great.
That takes care of PAL code number 1.
Obviously, I beat this one before. I beat MGS 2, then I beat 4. I have 3. I have multiple copies of 3. I have the original PS2 version, as well as... Actually, I purchased Delta as well. I found it on a Steam sale. It was pretty reasonable, but... Can you play Keep... Oh, hey Snake56K, welcome to the stream. Can I play keyboard this game? I mean, yeah, if you find it like on a... Actually, can you play on a keyboard on Steam? I assume you probably can. Because I remember, because I know they have the Master Collection on there. So I finished, I finished 1 and 2, and then I finished 4, but MGS3, I remember I kept getting stuck, because it was just so weird. Like, okay, I was enjoying it. I beat the Fury, and, no, maybe not the Fury, it was the one with the bees that I beat. And then it got to the point where, I got to the end, the boss, not the end of the game, but the boss, the end. Dang. And by the time you get to the boss, the end, you, it's a sniper duel. Hey, you're welcome, Snake. Once you get to the boss, the end, it's a sniper duel, or I guess if you want, you could use, like, whatever weapon, sneak around, and just kind of, like, deal with them that way, but, I mean, come on now. I didn't know that when I first played this game, or you know, MGS3. But I also didn't know that, you know, spoiler alert, you can just shoot the end in the head, like into like some some cutscene or something. I don't know. I've seen it on YouTube, but that would make things a lot easier. I don't know. Have you played Delta at all, Snake? Because eventually I would like to give that game its, you know, its fair shake. But, oh shit. But I don't know, just a little bit nervous when it comes to that game. And then also, you play 3 and 5 and love it. Oh, hey, that's that. By 5, 5 is the Phantom Pain, right? Because I think I might have that one, but I've never played that one either. Nice. I remember I rented from a Redbox years ago. I rented Ground Zeroes, and I thought that was interesting. Where is it? I can't say I ever finished that one, but I'm not sure if you need to play that, if like playing that makes it any easier to be able to understand like the Phantom Pain. Though it's like, what, a 2-hour game, something like that? One that's just like, yeah, you could play it, but... I mean, it's better than Metal Gear Survive, probably, but... I mean, I don't know if that's really saying much. No, that's okay. You play 3 and 5, love it. Did you liked the remake of 3 though? You played, you said? The new version? Oh, geez, I'm gonna butcher that name badly. MLWK. Welcome to the stream. Here we are, a total mess, waiting for the key to turn to cold. Or is it cold? I didn't even notice. Okay, sweet, we're good to go. Milk. Or something like that. Sorry, I'm not good at piecing letters together. It doesn't fit into my vocabulary. So for the way that the remake is set up, does it control more like the Phantom Pain? I have that game, but I haven't played it yet. Does stuff respawn over here? I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Nope. Okay. Let's see. I always get caught by this guard over here. There he is. Let's see. There we go. There he is. Damn it. Oh, come on. How the hell are you not hitting him? He's gonna spot me by default at this point. Yay! It only took about 30 shots. That ammo refill was not worth it. Watch, at this point the key probably turned from cold to warm. Let's see. Oh no, we're okay. Okay, cool. I was a little worried, but I'm not that if you wait long enough the key might change shapes kind of mid-trek. Or mid-travel, I guess. Okay, thank you for coming out to the stream, Snake. Have a good night.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
I appreciate you. Okay, where? Oh, right, we need to go to that furnace room. Kind of in the beginning of this section. Where is he? He responds, I know that. There he is. Ha! Outsmarted you. With a 3 IQ play. Just stand there and shoot him. I could imagine the HQ or whoever like hired Snake just kind of laughing at him. Here he is trying to go down a ladder, but all he's doing is punching at it like an idiot. Instead of, you know, like sticking his hand like on the ladder to like go down the rung, or, you know, on the rungs, go down the ladder like a normal person. Colonel, the ladder isn't working. I was like, I see your button trying to push. But I guess he's not as bad as those guards. That when they chase you, they just kind of, and you go up the ladder, they just get stuck there. They're like, oh, he climbed a ladder. Too much effort. It's not even worth gunning him down anymore. I mean, Psycho Mantis is dead, and he was our HR. Our morale's gone to shit. Maybe the reason their morale was going down is because Psycho Mantis was trying to was doing to them what he did with Snake. Like, you know, having girls like Meryl like kind of be all over him. Sounds legit to me. I could see it. Best HR ever. Like if my boss tried to set me up on a date, oof, I'd be thankful for that. Well, I guess depending, but yeah, I'd be pretty thankful for that. Ooh, ration that I don't need. Thanks, guard. What is it with all these rations that show up when you don't need them? Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. I don't know, seems pretty wild to me. Time to go bird hunting. No. Snake is not a heartless bastard. The Ravens didn't do anything aside from maybe try to claw out your eyes. Or you like put the mark on you to like freeze you during the Raven fight. But other than that, they didn't really do much.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Pentagon.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An
Assassination weapon.
Snake, have you
I
ever
like
heard
how
of
Snake
something
just
called
has that echo
Fox
voice.
No. Fox die.
I can
Look what the
imagine
others
like
were
the
talking
voice
about it.
director.
Yeah, it's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't
Actually,
know
the
all
voice director,
details, but
there might have
what
been a
are you
couple of
trying to
voice
say?
directors for Snake.
It's too similar.
Because you have, you
What
know,
is the cause of death.
you have
Didn't
the
the arms
military
dead
jargon,
president
which
and the
is,
DARPA
you know,
chief,
basically
I mean,
military jargon.
decoy
All the
octopus,
stuff that Snake
died
knows, and
of something that
he's really
looked
good
like
at.
a heart attack.
Yeah.
But then you have
Well,
like
apparently, Fox die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
and then you have the
No,
stuff where like
you're
Snake
telling
kind
me
of
that
repeats
Naomi
himself,
was
or
behind
you
it?
know, repeats stuff that I said to him,
Try to
like, you know,
remember. Did Naomi
Metal
give
Gear
you some
or
kind of injection?
The
Fox
nanomachines.
die.
She was in the best
Nano
position to have
machine,
done it,
son.
but I don't know what her motive
Oh, I
was.
know that was right.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure.
Colonel.
But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Oh, hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, Mazzy. We just finished that long trek, you know, up that elevator. Snake did a lot of work to go up that elevator. He pushed a button. It was great. But here we are, about to warm that key. You know, another instance of this game's beautiful backtracking. Gotta love it. Dip. 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 Here we are just waiting here for this key to turn red. We can continue with the plot. Snake's working on his glutes. Come on, you've all seen him in MGS4. Golly. Work those thighs, soldier. You know that Colonel's getting off to that. Is it warm yet? Thank God. You know, I didn't expect for those claymores to respawn, you know, be back to where they were before. Snake really wasn't gone that long. I mean, unless the in-game time, like, you know, is significantly different. Hey, my alarm to go to work. Bad news for you guys is I don't work today, so we're just gonna continue streaming. Anyway, the claymores, right? I didn't expect the claymores to come back, but I could just imagine like one of the guards is just like his job, his sole purpose is either is to just kind of walk around, you know, kind of inspect the areas, and not only like make sure that the, you know, the claymores are all laid out in this specific pattern, especially right in front of item boxes. You know, so you gotta face like where Snake has a little glimmer of hope, but like to also keep an eye on these cameras, because you know if we destroy that camera, it's just gonna come right back. What a job to have. Or maybe it's just Liquid personally doing it. I guess the world may never know.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Foxdie contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Foxdie.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Foxdie as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi! Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Had a random thought. What happens if you put... I guess it probably wouldn't fit. If you tried putting the wrong key inside of the reader. I guess if it's a different shape, it wouldn't work anyway. So the combo could be a whole lot of nothing, but it'd be interesting at
Thank
least.
you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master,
What?
what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all
Interrogation.
getting a little worried.
Colonel.
Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine.
He's Leonardo from the
Their
Ninja
ace in
Turtles.
the hole
Duh.
is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Snake, Emmerich will be able to open the door. Just trust him and hang on. Snake, Emmerich will be able to open the door. Just trust him and hang on.
Snake? Come on, Snake, you can do it. All you can do is wait for Dr. Emmerich to open the door. Stay alive, Snake.
Come on, hurry up already.
Hang on.
I'm out of time.
Just hold on a little longer.
Otacon!
Almost there. Hold on.
Otacon!
Almost there. Hold on. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Snake, what are you doing? Go after Liquid! Snake, what are you doing? Go after Liquid!
Snake, are you okay? Don't die, Snake.
Snake, what are you doing? Go after Liquid.
What are you doing? The door is open, Snake. Hurry up and go after Liquid.
Snake? Win, Snake, win!
I know Liquid is that way, obviously, but I like how the game, like, if you try to go this way, the game's like, nah, you're going the wrong way. Doofus. I wonder. Right in his chisel labs. God, his abs are blocking the way. Fine. We'll try this way. Zoom. Headshot. Your move. See, he felt that one. He definitely did. He just wiped his face. Hold up, we'll get a little more accurate now. Your move, brother. Your move, brother. Damn it. God, he's like Fortune from MGS2. Completely invincible. Fine.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the ArmsTech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox-Die's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox-Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech President and Decoy Octopus were killed by Fox-Die, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah! Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
about Metal Gear, why don't you ask Dr. Emmerich?
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right. If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
So I remember when I first played it, and then from like personal tests from other people, even other people on the internet, they had trouble with this fight. But it was a pretty simple trick. If you run super close to him, you can totally avoid the rockets. So then at that point, all you have to, and you know, that's the stuff that really hurts, it's hard to dodge. But you don't have to worry about it if you're super close. So at that point, all you have to worry about are lasers, and then it's like a Gatling gun, right? Knowing that little trick, it makes it a lot easier. Because I remember doing this before, it took forever to figure this out. And for the most part, stage 2 is, you know, pretty much the same. The only real difference from like memory is like, you know, just, you know, based on memory, is just that it's, ugh, that shaft grenades don't work anymore because obviously he's using his own eyes. But I always thought the chaff was a pretty nice touch too.
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present. freedom.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. It's no good. I can't do it. Soon, it will finally end. No, I can't do it. Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Okay, so I would like to retract. My previous statement. So the fight is, basically the same as far as like how you go through it, but I forgot when it gets to the second phase, he is much more erratic. Like he does like you have less time to aim, but at least with having less time to aim, with it being a bigger area, you can be slightly off. You won't do as much damage, but you'll still be able to hit him. It's got a nice balance overall. I like that. I enjoy it. It's a good boss fight for the most part. A little repetitive, but what game doesn't have that?
crush you into dust. Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I am done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things, are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the Super Baby method.
Super Baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments! 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes. They too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond. In order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you!
Meryl! Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No! We have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, big boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing? What?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information, and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all?
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it will kill even you. Have at you, Snake!
Liquid now. There is no advice I can give you. Trust yourself. You have got to win.
Snake, I don't know anything about fighting, but you've got to beat Liquid.
Snake? Don't die, Snake.
Okay, so I gotta say, first off, sorry for being gone as long as I was. I had to help with something, and I guess here we are, the final boss of the game. This fight is what nightmares are made of, but knock on wood, we're doing okay so far. But I know this fight's just gonna get more and more difficult. Like, you gotta, not only do you have to drain his health bar, but you gotta throw him off the edge. By the way, that's an excellent pause. Looks like he's doing leg raises. You know, Liquid's gotta work out that core. What a goober. Because, you know, as you can see, he does a lot more damage per punch than I do. And if I throw him, it does nothing. Then again, I don't know if Liquid actually throws or not. The time limit can be an issue in this fight, but for the most part, it's not terrible. They give you a fairly reasonable amount of time. Except for when he does that and he hangs off the edge. You bastard. No, I still have 7 seconds. Jerk. But I am legit concerned about the time at this point. Because like I said, not only do you have to drain his HP, but you gotta knock him off the ledge before he drains your health and murders you, which I thought I was doing good. Oh god, die. Sick. A photo finish if there ever was one. Get wrecked. Get wrecked, mate. 8 out of 8.
Meryl.
We did it. Woohoo! And I don't remember if we say Meryl or not.
Meryl?
Meryl? Nope, we did. Yay! It's a happy ending.
Is that
We didn't
you?
die to Liquid.
Snake. Oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Meryl.
Are you okay?
Colonel.
Is that all you can say?
Meryl inherited the
Must be
kernels from her dad, as far as
Oh,
Snake is
wasn't that
concerned.
I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just
Did
like
you
you.
nearly get squished by a
Strong woman.
fucking
Fighting
10-ton
them
monster?
Made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me.
I didn't think so.
It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
Were you nervous?
Sorry.
Don't say that. But it
I don't
made me
know. I
realize
might have been.
something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
A new hope?
That hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But...
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah. And I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Meryl.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up. Hurry! Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
Okay, so now that all the lovey-dovey crap is kind of out of the way, I forgot about this part, and we will continue onward. We have one more thing with Liquid, and then some guards and some extra nonsense you gotta deal with, but for the most part, we're in the clear. With the worst part of the game is now officially over. So, I guess let's go. But before we go, we should probably ask for advice. We'll call Otacon first. Nothing. Dang it. Call Meryl. Master? Of course Campbell will answer. He always answers. No. Wow. Deep Throat. My bestie. Oh. Oh, he died. Yeah. Come on, Nastasha. You're my last hope, because obviously Mei Ling doesn't have anything interesting to say. Or maybe she does, I don't know. Nastasha's got nothing too. Come on, Mei Ling. You're my last hope. Because obviously no one else has anything to say. Oh my god, Mei Ling.
They've placed the Colonel under arrest. I don't know what I should do. This will probably be your last save.
I'm going to miss those proverbs of yours.
Snake.
Mayling, I have a favor to ask you. Make a hard copy of all the codec conversation data up to this point. I want some insurance.
Okay, Snake, leave it to me.
He's just calling and trolling Otacon. Telling him to get his shit together. That's the kind of insurance you want, Snake? Or just you repeating whatever everyone says? Because that's pretty great too.
Snake, please. Be safe for me.
I'll drive. Damn, surveillance camera.
Like I said before, Meryl, you're...
Damn, no keys. All right, keys. Got it, Snake. Jump in.
Sorry, I got distracted. This is gonna be like one of my first game overs. I should have paused it, but you know what? Live and learn. Though I do wish we still had the Barmer. R.I.P. Barmer. The best part of this game.
Hurry. I'll drive. Damn, surveillance camera. Damn, no keys. All right, keys.
Stop shooting me. Stop pistol whipping me.
Got it, Snake. Jump in.
Thank God. Alright.
Fire that machine gun with your weapon button. Shoot him, Snake.
Can I
Snake, hold on.
can I fire with the punch button? I'd almost rather do that at this point. Oh, and honestly, the best part of this game, I did kind of jokingly say it was Barmer, but the best part about this game is right here. You can aim in first person. It's not particularly useful for this section, but when it comes down to the next part, it's pretty nice.
Snake, let's go.
Not this part either, but the I don't want to spoil anything, but the fight with Liquid.
We're not out of the woods yet. Here they come.
Actually, it might be decent for this one too.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Yeah, it's okay. Though I think I'd still rather use the regular spray attack. Made famous by many COD players over the years.
Not yet, Snake. It's not over yet. Liquid.
Liquid. See, he's got to say that because he can't say it about Colonel anymore. No, but this is the part where the first person really comes in handy. Makes this a lot easier. For the most part. There are parts of it that are still irritating. But shooting first person makes it a lot easier. It's still not as good as like MGS2 or, you know, any of the later ones. Just because you have to press the triangle button, and with the fire button being the square button, it's a little awkward. With being right next to each other, you kind of gotta have like your thumb cover both of them. At least personally. Either that, or you're gonna have like some kind of a crowd claw grip. But either way, he goes down. It's pretty simple.
Meryl. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little shook up.
Meryl, can you move?
It's no good. I can't move.
What happened to Liquid?
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Snake! Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you on Fox Island.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay, Roy. Are you gonna be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said that she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling is with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi.
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry. But he had one last message he wanted to say to you. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
I think I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life, and then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance.
Solidus.
Yes. Thank you.
The main villain of MGS2?
Mr. President.
He's the president? Well, shit. Who would have thunk? The president was behind everything. Okay, so let's see how we did. The game level, yeah. Easy. 8 hours and 14 minutes. For time, honestly, a lot of that might have been just in BRB mode. So, that's okay. Honestly, it's probably closer to 6 or something. So, that's not too bad, I don't think. It's not like this was a speed run or anything. And also, I have a tendency just to, talk and ramble on and on and on. And then talk with you guys, of course. So, that's cool. Continues. 9. I'm actually surprised that's not lower. Or, no, I'm surprised that's not higher, actually. Because I feel... that might have been one of the first times that wasn't double digits for me. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, that's not bad, I don't think. Being found, 27. Again, not terrible. I can't say enemies killed, 72. I don't really care about getting the big boss rank as far as that goes. Rations used, I assume that's okay. Or maybe he's bad, I don't know. But, I go back and forth on if maybe we should try again on the hardest difficulty, on extreme, just to see how it is. Which, I mean, obviously I know in extreme, you don't have radar, they do a lot more damage, and then there might be more enemies. I don't think so, actually. No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any more enemies. I think it's just the enemies deal more damage and you don't have radar. Which, honestly, having radar is why I didn't get caught, like, more than 27 times. But hey, I guess I can finally say I'm part of the 27 club. That's kind of cool. But anyway, thank you to everybody who came out, everybody who supports the channel, be it on YouTube or Twitch. I appreciate y'all. And then, I guess we'll see what happens next. I'm not planning on streaming again tonight, but if we do, it'll probably be, oh god, I don't know. I was thinking of playing Mafia, just to get that GTA feel that I haven't had since playing GTA 5, like, years ago at this point. It's just waiting for 6 to come out in November. Yeah, either that or maybe we'll do like a mystical, like a Harry Potter or something like that. Which I played a little bit of Hogwarts Legacy, but I haven't really done much, I guess. I got to the point where it finally became open. So we could start over with that, or because at this point I'm not really feeling like doing an RPG, nor am I really feeling like going to MGS2 or, you know, any of the other games in this series right now. But, I guess time will tell. And we'll get to the other ones kind of as we go, but I don't know. But anyway, we'll see you either later today, probably like, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock CST, something like that. Or we will see you tomorrow at about 9 o'clock, hopefully, CST in the morning. As always, thank you for coming again, and all of you, we'll see you again soon.